Hey, I want to talk to you for a minute about cell danger response. Have you heard of it? Many people have not heard of it. So let me talk to you a little bit about, we always talk on my channel and in my groups and in all of my trainings, I always talk about the little things and how the little things matter. When we focus on the little things, everything's going to be okay, right? Well, one of those little things that I talk about is the mitochondria, right? So your mitochondria are inside your cells, so they're very, very small. They're inside your cells, and they have two functions. Their functions are for safety or for energy production, okay? The thing is, they can't do both at the same time. So if you've ever been to a park, like in my area, we have state parks that have alligators, okay? And they're just out in the wild. And to people who don't live in this area, that completely freaks them out. But when you go to the park, there are signs and there are park rangers that tell you if you are chased by an alligator, you run in a zigzag in order to get away from the alligator. Why is that? Well, the reason is because an alligator, in order to turn, they have to stop and then turn. Okay, and then they'll run in your direction that way, but if you zigzag over this way, they have to stop and then turn, okay? They cannot turn while they're in motion. They have to stop in order to turn. So if you run in a zigzag, you can outrun the alligator. But if you run in a straight line, an alligator can run up to 55 miles per hour. So you will not win, okay? You will get eaten. You will not win, right? So when we think about our mitochondria in our cells, we do the same thing to our cells as far as energy production. Because in our cells, the mitochondria can either be in cell danger response, which is, oh no, we're in danger, we don't have enough nutrients, or we have a perceived threat, or there's excess stress, or whatever. Or they can be in energy production mode. So when you're going around in your life and you have these, stressful events that happen, your mitochondria stops producing energy and stops producing creativity, stops procreating, stops anything that is in the mindset of producing, right? Stops and goes over to safety, goes over to cell danger mode, okay? Like a turtle closes up, okay? And says, oh, we need to protect, so we don't need to procreate. So we don't need to have insulin working right because we're just trying to stay alive. We're just trying to stay safe over here. We don't have sex hormones going right because we're not going to procreate while we're in danger, right? We're just going to stay over here. And then once that perceived threat or actual threat goes away, then you go back to, okay, now I've got energy again. I'm in energy mode and I'm thinking clearly and I'm producing and I'm, having no problems with my hormones and things like that, okay? So we, in a sense, do that to our mitochondria. We run in a zigzag pattern with our lifestyles. And some of that is by design, right? Because you're going to have things that happen. But some of that is because one of the most common things that clients come to me with is they don't have sufficient nutrients. So I run a hair test on basically all of my clients, right? And if they come to me and they don't have sufficient nutrients, which is really common, then they don't have enough to create a safe environment. So your body is now stuck in cell danger response. And you're wondering, why am I so tired all the time? Well, because your body doesn't have the nutrients that it needs. Energy is produced by your minerals and things like that. So minerals are known as the spark plug of our bodies, right? So when you don't have enough minerals, your body says, oh, I don't have enough to do what I need to do, and it enters into cell danger mode. And this is why low calorie diets, low anything diet, to be honest, is not actually really very good for you. It might have some temporary results, but it doesn't have long-term results, okay? When we focus on the little things, every little thing is going to be okay.